Yo, 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 it's overtflow. What's going on, you guys? I got some freaking crazy news for you guys. Gameplay in the background is going to be like 100 plus fail. I don't know what it is, like 80 something kills. Enjoy that, whatever. Black Ops 2, what's up, flows? Don't you knows? I love all of you. Alright, guys, crazy news. I just got home from the gym. I'm laying in bed with my girl. She's all knocked out. I go on Twitter and I find out that Whiteboy and KPopp just have been arrested on felony drug charges for marijuana, you know? So I just kind of wanted to cover that and my thoughts on that. Want to let you guys know, because if you're anything like me, you have known about Whiteboy, or he was like one of the first guys, maybe not one of the first guys, but one of the top like first 10 guys that I started watching back in the day during Black Ops 1. I watched that guy all the time. I've played with him several times in open lobbies. He knows who I am. And so to me, it's crazy to see such an iconic figure in the YouTube community. He's in jail right now, you know, and that's pretty intense, and it's for something that we could have probably all guessed what it was for, because he's talked before about how he used to be a pothead and all this stuff, and I just kind of wanted to cover that, you guys. If you guys have heard about that, let me know your thoughts down below, and if you haven't, then, you know, you're about to find out. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and link Whiteboy's channel and KPopp's channel in the description below. Feel free to go over there and support them, whatever, on their latest video. Go over there, give them some, you know, support, let them know everything's cool, whatever. And I just wanted to go ahead and cover this, man. I actually brought my laptop and my mic downstairs because everybody in my house is sleeping upstairs, so I'm downstairs in like a guest bedroom doing this in a weird random chair that I never sit in. So yeah, I just love you guys. Want to get the news out to you. Want to give you guys my thoughts on it. Freaking insane. Basically, here's what happened. He's streaming on Twitch, whatever, man, and somebody swats his house. So somebody, if you don't know what that is, somebody swats his house, and basically that's when like a bunch of losers call the cops, act like something crazy is happening at somebody's house. Trolls, basically, quote unquote trolls. We're gonna talk about that in a second. And so the SWAT team runs in up on his house, all live on stream. I'm sure somebody probably captured the footage and is gonna post it on YouTube. But they run up in his house while he's streaming. They got like the drug dogs with them, all that stuff, and they go through his house, and apparently they found a lot of marijuana, they found a lot of weed, and he's in jail right now. Him and KPopp are both in jail for felony drug charges, which to me, I don't agree with weed. I don't smoke, I never have, but obviously I have a lot of friends that do and stuff, and to me, you know what, I don't think it's any worse than alcohol, really, like if you really want to look at it. And go ahead, whatever, make it legal, I don't really care, but I think that it's crazy. You know, I'm not really for or against it, I guess is the best thing to say, but I think it's crazy. I definitely don't think that weed smokers should be in jail or prison the same as, you know, rapists or, you know, bank robbers and stuff like that. I definitely don't think they should be categorized in the same way. And so, yeah, they got the arrest reports all on the actual police website and stuff, and it's like, dude, Whiteboy is so small. I don't know how tall he is. He's like 5'8" or something, 160 pounds or 5'5". I don't know how short he is. He's short. 160 pounds. KPopp is 5'6", 220 pounds, man. Dude, geez, man. No offense to her, but didn't she used to be really skinny, right? She kind of put on a little bit of weight. Probably all that marijuana, man. You get the munchies, bro. So no hate for her or whatever. Just, that's crazy, man. I'm a grown man, son. I'm like 6 foot 200 pounds. But yeah, dude, that's absolutely crazy. So right now, they are both in jail right now, and you know what, I'll go ahead and link the drama alert video as well down below if you want to see like the police reports and stuff like that. I think that Keemstar did it. Keemstar, interesting guy. I don't really have much to say about him negatively or positively. He just seems cool enough nowadays, you know. Back in the day he was a little bit crazy, but I wanted to give you guys my opinion on the whole thing. I just think that it's crazy enough for me to have to do a video for it at 2 in the morning. And also, you know what, dude, I just kind of want to talk about the whole swatting thing, and basically people, because there are so many people online in the online community, and I'm sure that most of them are little tiny kids, but there are so many people that think that it's funny to actually like mess with people's lives, you know what I mean? And sure, is it funny in a game to trap somebody in a corner, or funny in a game to reset somebody's KD ratio? I personally don't think the second one is funny, because that's kind of messed up, man. I spent a lot of time getting my KD up to a 5, you know what I'm saying? But there's a difference between doing that and doing something in real life that affects somebody's life, you know what I mean? These are two people, two human beings that are in jail right now because somebody decided it would be funny to swat them. Now, granted, they did have illegal stuff in their house But this is all, besides that, let's talk about the reason as to why, you know, they got there in the first place. And it's because of somebody who thought it would be funny, or somebody who didn't like Whiteboy, or somebody who wanted, you know, some online props for just getting a guy, messing with the guy's life, dude. And first off, getting swatted isn't funny in the first place because these police think that it's a real thing. It's not a joke to them. You know, they go out to the house, and for all they know, you could be a criminal, whatever, a murderer, whatever you are. And you know what's going to be terrible? One day somebody's going to get swatted, and somebody could get hurt, dude. Somebody's going to end up getting hurt from one of these swattings. And that stuff is not funny. You know, to the people doing this type of stuff, if some police ran up in your house and maybe your dad was the one who didn't know who they were, didn't realize it was the police, and maybe he is a little aggressive or something, and your dad or somebody was to get hurt in this type of situation, I think that obviously you're going to feel a ton differently than how you do now. And you know what? And this to me, you see sometimes reports on the news like, oh God, I think there was one on the news a few years ago about a guy who went and like beat up a like 15-year-old kid because he was messing with him on Call of Duty. And like, it sounds so funny, dude. It sounds like, how could somebody get mad over a video game? But honestly, I don't know all the details of that story, but what I do know is that this is over Call of Duty. And personally, I would have no problem with Alex, Whiteboy, going to whoever swatted him's house. I would have no problem with him going there and putting a whooping on that kid. You know what I mean? I would have no problem with it. I think that that is totally deserved. And I think that the kid, obviously swatting people is illegal because you know, getting the police to go out to handle an emergency that's not really happening. And obviously illegal, but I think that they need to seriously, I mean, I understand that it's hard to find these guys, but if these kids could be found, they need to seriously have a little jail time of their own. You know what I mean? They need to get a little jail time, maybe tell their parents so that they get grounded from their freshman year prom or whatever, their 8th grade dance. Because these kids got to be little kids to mess with people's lives, you know? You hear about people hacking people's freaking bank accounts or swatting their house and stuff like this, and you're messing with people's lives, and maybe it won't affect you. And to those people, personally, I never wish bad upon anybody, but I hope that they get beat up, because that's what you deserve, man. If you're doing this type of stuff to other people, man, you have serious issues, or you have a serious lack of understanding of the real world, because it's only, like, if you want to troll somebody, you troll them online. You don't ruin somebody's life, you know what I mean? And I think it's totally goes back to treat others how you want to be treated. And did I just get a brutal medal? Nice, I'm beasting in this gameplay. But it goes back to treat others how you want to be treated, because these guys, if the shoe was on the other foot and this had happened to them, these dudes would be crying probably, you know what I mean? They'd be very upset, they'd be crying their eyes out most likely, because most of the time these people that do this are younger. I mean, granted, we've seen some hackers that are like 20 something years old, and dude, that's sad, man. Like, if that's what you do to other people, man. I know me, I've spent, I don't know how many hours I put into YouTube, I don't know how much stuff, and I would hope that people would respect that, you know what I mean? The same way I would respect somebody for doing stuff, because this, to me, like, you're messing with people's lives, man, and that's crazy that he's there. Hopefully all works out for Whiteboy. Granted, stop smoking all that marijuana, bro. Having all that stuff in your house, it must have been a lot for him to get felony drug charges. And once again, I'm not supporting the fact that he had all that in his house, clearly, you know, whatever, but it's crazy. Whiteboy KPopp arrested, felony charges. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Feel free to subscribe if you're new, leave some love, and I'm over and out.